there, you're welcome to HisGov TV. My name is Collins Nanaya Abebese. In this video, I want us to take a look at the reasons why man moved away from the savannah to settle in the forest. Now, I also have other videos like the origin of man, which you can also check for yourself. I have also a documentary, a very short documentary about why man moved from the savannah to settle in the forest zone. So I'll show that video to you very shortly, but let's just get the introduction right before we watch the video and we share our comments on that. You know, our man initially lived in the savannah, and if you have watched my other video, the origin of man, we established that the first man lived in Africa, you know, and due to the excavations made by Dr. and Mrs. Leakey, who found the earliest remains of man in northern Tanzania, in the Odubai Gorge area. And so man initially, we know, lived in the savannah, but certain of course, geographical factors led to the migration of man from the savannah to the forest, and to even have a permanent or settled, you know, life in the forest region. And basically, of course, that is what this video is about. So let's watch the reasons why man decided to move from the savannah to the forest zone. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and you can also share your views or comments if you have any on this or any additional information.
Why the Stone Age man moved from the savannah to the forest region. The African Stone Age man initially lived in the tropical woodland but later decided to move to the forest region. Between 50,000 BC and 10,000 BC, the Stone Age man began to settle in the forest zone. A couple of factors led to the geographical mobility of the Stone Age man, and these include the following. To begin with, there was an improvement in man's technical knowledge. Stone Age man developed the skills of tool making, which made it possible for him to produce tools suitable for use in the forest region. This means that he could clear the land for farming and comfortably settle in the forest area. Man was able to manufacture a wide range of heavy tools. They included those for picking stones, digging pit traps and tubers, harpoons, spearheads, knives, chisel and hand axe. Secondly, man moved from the savannah to the forest zone due to the reduction of rainfall in the savannah region. In the course of time, rainfall amounts reduced drastically and the savannah region became drier and, for that matter, unreliable for intensive agriculture. Many animals consequently moved from the savannah to the forest region, and this affected the hunting expeditions of the Stone Age man. Fruits and vegetables became extremely scarce in the savannah region. Under this circumstance, it became necessary that man moved from the savannah zone. Again, the discovery of fire was another reason for the movement of man to the forest region. The Stone Age man learned to make fire by striking a piece of iron ore against a flint and allowing the sparks to fall into a bed of dry leaves. The discovery of fire made it possible for man to protect themselves at night against wild animals. Also, man used the fire to warm himself during the cold and rainy forest conditions. The fire again helped man to cook food instead of eating it raw. The early man lit fire at the entrance of caves to scare and ward off wild animals like elephants, bears and bison. Lastly, Stone Age man moved to the forest region due to the need for food security. At a certain stage in his life, there came the reduction in the amount of rainfall in the savannah zone, and this affected the food security there. Since humankind depends on food, the Stone Age man thought it wise to move into the forest, where tilling of the land likely to be a rewarding exercise.
So now these factors that you just heard were the ones that made man or forced man to move and settle. And some of them, especially with the discovery of fire, which played a very important role or vital role in the life of man. The discovery of fire actually came to change everything that man does. And you can ask yourself, if you are in the house and there is no fire, what really can you do? And you saw that with the discovery of fire by man, man could do so many things with fire. Of course, man could now settle because the fire was there to suck, wild animals. The fire could be used to cook. The fire could even be used to make tools, for later on. Of course, the same fire could also be used to lighten up the place at night. So the discovery of fire was very, very instrumental, in the life of man. And today it looks like electricity is the most instrumental thing about man, because let me see, if you take electricity out, I mean, like, imagine there is no light. How would it be? Because even now the fire, we have electric stoves and all of that. So I think electricity has come to replace fire with the discovery of electricity. And with the discovery of electricity today, for modern times, we've had so many for benefit. We've had gadgets, we've had everything is now electric. Now we are even going to have electric cars. So I think it is also similar with the discovery of fire by man. Is almost the same as today, that electricity is almost everything in this world. Share your view in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe. If you have any other additional information, you can also share that in the comment section for us. Have a nice day.